In this workshop, we cover the basis of WaterNet Advisor. There is much more to show, and that is why we have this last presentation. Here is one of the models that we developed in WaterNet Advisor. It's a system that has about 5 storage tanks, 11 reservoirs, about 8,000 pipes, 5 pumps, 17 valves. There are several water sources. One of them, the main, is here, water treatment plant, Turitra. There are also several groundwater wells situated in this center part of the system. When we were developing the model, we had demand allocation data available for some of the water consumptions. Those were typically those that were water metered. And as you can see here in WaterNet Advisor, we can display them and use the data to develop water consumption, water demands for the model. Also, in addition to demand allocation points, we had various GIS data such as hydrants, and GIS valves, parcels that correspond to demand allocation data were available. So all this data were used to develop the model. In the process of calibrating the model, we had pressures and flows that were recorded. And as you can see in WaterNet Advisor, you can load calibration data, which is done on the model. Add calibration data, and you select a file that contains pressures or flows or water quality data in EPRNet calibration file format. And if you display them, such as pressures, then you can select any of the pressure points from the map, for instance this one here, and then you can plot time series of measured pressures at this point. You select another one, another time series will be plotted. And then once you run the simulation and you have simulated pressures, both measured and simulated will be displayed in the same time series plots. And then the simulation results are displayed in the usual way. So we ran the model for 24 hours. So you can run it for longer. You can run it for 1 day. You can run it for 7 days, and display time series of flows and pressures, etc. From the list of analyses, those which we didn't cover during these first workshops, here is for instance flow tracing that allows you to quickly determine what is upstream and downstream the node. If you have different scenarios, you can do simulation comparison. Scatter plots will allow you to plot two variables against each other, for instance pressure versus velocity, pressure versus flow, etc. And then here is online module, which requires additional software, water distribution online for WaterNet Advisor. And that one will allow you to link the model with telemetry data. And so whenever the telemetry data, new telemetry data are available, they will be displayed in WaterNet Advisor. And if you develop a mapping between the hydraulic model and telemetry data, the water consumptions and pump status and valve status and water levels in reservoirs will automatically update in the model based on the telemetry data. So there is much more available, and you can contact us, the DHI, if you would like to know more. And we thank you very much for attending these workshops.